Hello everyone, I am Revanth. On behalf of Sri Aurobindo Society, I welcome all you teachers to the most successful and innovative idea sharing platform ZIIEI, Zero Investment Innovations for Education Initiatives. Now we are going to discuss about different innovative ideas using in lessons. Using this different type of innovative ideas in the lessons helps the students to learn in a most joyful and in a creative environment. Now we are going to discuss about the NCERT board classes 3rd and the subject is EVS. Now we are going to discuss about the lesson called saying without speaking. This saying without speaking is the lesson which emphasizes the activities of the differently able, and the innovative idea used in this lesson is seeing is believing. It is a field trip and excursion type of innovative idea. Using this seeing is believing innovative idea, we can create a real life environment and make the students to observe from the excursion and the real life field trip activities. This saying without speaking is the lesson which emphasizes the ability of the differently abled people, how they are discussing their languages and how they are expressing their words through the sign languages. This activity is taken with the different type of explanations and the different type of portions, that is building and explaining part. Building part is the triggering and warm-up activity for the students, which covers the speaking without the languages, like speaking with the sign language and expressing their languages through the sign languages. So this building part is a warm-up and triggering activity which helps the students to get into the subject with the warm-up and the energization activities. The pre-preparation to be done for this activity is to get the proper permission from the higher officials of our schools and as well as from the place to the place to where we are going to visit with the students. So coming to the building part, it is a warm-up and the energization activity for the students, and we are explaining the students, we are going to explain the students about where we are going to go and what we are going to do in that activity. So while asking the questions to the students, obviously students replies with the proper response answers, and in this building part we are asking the questions to the students that we are going to visit one place, so are you interested to go for an excursion or a field trip? So obviously we will get the reply from the students that yes, we are really interested to go for an excursion and for the field trip. And the next question we are going to ask is, are you interested in making new friends? Are you happy in creating new and making a new friend circle? So students definitely replies that yeah, they are very happy and they are very enthusiastic to create new friends. Now we are going to explain the students that we are going to visit a special school for the differently abled people. This differently abled people cannot be able to speak, so they use sign languages to express their words in the term of signs and symbols. So we are going to visit the differently abled special school. So we are going to meet the students over there. We are going to making friendship going over there, and we are going to discuss many things with the differently abled people through the sign languages and through the expression. And the next question asked to the students is, we are asking the students that will you able to communicate with them through the sign languages? So you have a skill, definitely students will be having a skill like enacting and then dancing, so they can express their talents through the sign languages and through the expression. So this creates the bonding with the differently abled students and as well as the classroom students. So these are the things makes the students to energize and prepare themselves that we are going to visit to the special school, the differently abled persons place, so that they will prepare themselves to how to appear there, how to speak with them. And coming to the explaining part, we are taking the students to the differently abled special school, and this differently abled special school has a differently abled person who speak through sign languages. This explaining parts covers the communication without speaking, that means with the sign language. So again, the communication without speaking activity is covered in the building part and also in explaining part. So we are making the students to meet with the differently abled personalities. So these students will be meeting together one and each other, and they will be discussing through the sign languages. They will be sharing, are they very much happy with making new friends, and they are greeting through the sign language like namaste or salam or welcome, so through the sign language, and then they are greeting themselves and they are starting to discussing within themselves. Now the students get the interaction between each other by the sign language without speaking. So this covers the saying without speaking through the sign language. It covers speaking without speaking with expression, only with the sign language. Now the teacher we are going to make the students to sit in their classroom and observe how their teacher is connecting their students through the sign language, and how they are expressing their students, what is the lesson is, how they are expressing through their feelings, how they are expressing each and everything from the greeting to the thank you to the end part. So entirely how they are using the sign language to communicate, and how they are expressing their feeling out through this expression. So the students observe each and everything in that school, and they are making good friendship, and they are expressing their talents through the dances and enacting in front of the specially abled personalities also. So after this field trip, we are discussing with our students that how they felt and what they observed in the classroom. So students come to know how they are expressing their languages without speaking through the sign language, and how they are expressing their each and everything to that. So this observation and this field trip observation makes the students to observe how the school is running out, and how the students are expressing their feelings, and how they are conveying their words through the sign language. So saying without speaking lesson, coming across this seeing is believing field trip innovative idea, helps the students to observe the real life environment through the excursion, and it creates the students to observe and understand the entire lesson in a joyful and in a creative manner. So this building part and this explanation part covers communication without speaking through sign language, and this concept is conveyed through the students through the excursion and the field trip, creates the students to observe them in a joyful and in a creative environment. This is the innovative idea, seeing is believing field trip innovative idea, used in the saying without speaking lesson. So more about this type of innovative ideas you can see through our YouTube page ZIIEI, and you can like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel ZIIEI. Thank you.